to Arabian Show.
You're
So
welcome.
today we will accompany you with a very amazing speaker. By the way, Farwell, talking about culture, what culture are you interested in?
Oh yes, I really interested to Arabian culture because in Arabian culture, family is the top priority in there.
Oh, cool. Well, because our culture is very diverse, and this culture is certainly has an impact on our education, right? So let's just talk to the expert right away today.
Wow. Who is that? Oh, I know. I don't know.
Okay, let's call our amazing speaker today, Mr. Dedi Sulaiman.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Okay. Hi, good morning, sir. How are you today?
Good morning, amazing today. I like Monday.
Wow, that's great. I heard yesterday you came from Arab.
Yes, that's right. How do you know that, Silva?
Uh,
Wow, great. I will show you picture
Oh,
with the picture you sedang di Arab.
okay. So you show my photographs with camera, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was there before I pray for my umrah. So when I went there, I went around Arab and I saw many of Arabic culture there. This is interesting.
wow. Okay. So what do you think about culture in Arab? And Arab culture is different from Indonesia, right? And
Mm.
how do you deal with this cultural diversity?
All right. Arab is the main country for us as a Muslim. Okay, because most of Indonesian people are Muslim, so this is our dream to go there. So then we have to know about the culture of Arab. Okay, firstly, Arab for me is the one who can memorize. Okay, that is their culture. Because Al Quran is there in Arab because Arabic people can memorize. Okay, this is not in us in Indonesia because the mainstream of Arabian is how to memorize. That's why in Rasulullah era, okay, Al Quran is to memorize. Reading by their ways is how to memorize. So reading Quran is without text in the past. Okay,
Okay.
reading Quran is just reading Al Quran. The first culture for Arabic is how to memorize, and that is what I said before. Because Arab has two sacred cities. You know,
Secret
two
cities.
cities.
I know.
Mhm.
And Madinah.
Yeah, Makkah and Madinah. That is our aims to go for. Yeah. That is the first thing, Silvan.
Okay, our conversation is getting interesting, right?
Mhm.
So we will come back after this one.
Yeah, check this out.
Nomor 54.
Nunggu guru selfie dulu. Ganteng dikit, cekrek. Ganteng banyak, cekrek. Ganteng banget. Cekrek, upload. Mandi kembang like this. Pulang sekolah ngumpul bareng senyum bebek, cekrek. Salam hormat, cekrek. Upload. Budi belagu like this. Bobby baper like this. Menatap masa depan.
Ayo cekrek upload sepuasnya pakai Axis juara iritnya. Bronet 1 GB 14.900 bisa upload 5.000 foto atau keuntungan lainnya.
Irit itu Axis.
Mukayu maju, mukayu.
Hi everyone, welcome back with us on this Arabian show. Earlier we discussed about Arabic culture and how to deal with cultural diversity. So, talking about that, in your opinion, does cultural diversity have an effect on other fields like education?
Yes, of course. Firstly, I would like to comment your statement that in Arab, family is the priority. Okay, this is on the top of the culture. In Arab, as the linguistic mark, we have hua and hia. So the gender is different. In bahasa, linguistically, we have dia for men or for women, still dia, but Arab has hua and hia. That's why the life of a man and woman are different. Different.
Yes.
So the law and also influence to the culture is different, and also the family. We have to be aware that we don't have to smile to everyone, because if you smile to everyone you don't know, it could be called by fitnah.
Oh,
Yeah, not like
okay,
in
okay.
Indonesian culture. Okay,
Yeah.
we have to smile to everyone, although we don't know them. But in Arabic, please you can just keep if we know them or if we don't know them. Okay, family therefore is in the top because this is the priority for Arabic culture. If you know, this is man and woman and woman. We cannot combine that this husband and then smile to the family, and this is no. This is just man and man, woman and woman, and family has the priority. If you know the restaurant, hotels in Arab, they have the particular room for family. Probably this is restaurant. This is for us as teenagers, and for family they have our room, especially for family.
Okay, so different, Mister.
Mhm.
I see a clap for us. Okay, so there is many effect,
Mm.
right?
I got it. Besides that, because of our cultural diversity, we also have to deal with language diversity, right?
Mhm.
So how do we influence language diversity in the educational system?
Okay, that is right. When you said it influence education, okay, probably it occurs in many countries, like in Indonesia, culture influence education, and our educational system also influence culture. Also in Arab, because Arab has many income, so the education is for all, for many levels. That is the education.
Okay, I see. By the way, English is an international language,
Mhm.
right? So how to teach English, be it cognitive or linguistics, which is certainly not easy, right?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I see that right. Linguistic is very difficult for me.
Yes,
Mm.
for me too. So can you tell about cognitive or linguistic, which is not why gitu? Why is not certainly right?
Yeah, every nation has its uniqueness in positioning the language or international language. Arab and English are international languages. Okay, so that English and Arabic is used in United Nations. And probably we are Muslim and we will have the dream to go there. Although you have Juz Amma, Al Fatiha, and our pray using Arabic. Okay,
Yeah.
although you claim that you cannot speak Arabic, but you do pray, you do communicate to your God using Arabic.
Wow, so great. I think someday we will gonna make it, right?
Yeah, I hope so. You can make your dream come
Dream
true.
come true.
Yes, maybe all of you, our followers at home, are also curious about culture and education. So, to make this talk show more interesting, we would like to ask our followers to ask questions about culture and education. Right?
Right.
And Of course, sister. Our amazing speaker will answer your question after this one.
Okay.
My master tublok.
ใจฉันมีแต่เธอ มีแต่เธอคนเดียว นอกจากเธอไม่แลเลี้ยวใคร
ส่วนใจฉันก็มีแต่เธอ มีแต่เธอทุกห้องดวงใจ จะอย่างไรไม่แปรหรือไทยเปลี่ยนผัน
อาทิตย์จะสิ้นแสงโลกแห้งแล้งปานใด ไม่อาจแปลเปลี่ยนใจฉันนั้น
ต่อให้ดินฟ้าพังทลาย โลกสลายฉันนี้ไม่หวัน ไม่มีวันฉันจะพันแปรจิตใจ ใจสองเราคราวครอกัน คงนิรันดร์จนฟ้าดินร้าย
ใจฉันมีแต่เธอ มีแต่เธอคนเดียว นอกจากเธอไม่แลเลี้ยวใคร
ส่วนใจฉันก็มีแต่เธอ มีแต่เธอทุกห้องดวงใจ จะอย่างไรไม่แปรหรือไทยเปลี่ยนผัน
อาทิตย์จะสิ้นแสงโลกแห้งแล้งปานใด ไม่อาจแปลเปลี่ยนใจฉันนั้น
ต่อให้ดินฟ้าพังทลาย โลกสลายฉันนี้ไม่หวัน ไม่มีวันฉันจะพันแปรจิตใจ
ความรักเป็นสิ่งที่สวยงาม เรารักกัน
เฮ้ยกินข้าวกัน
โอเคเจอกันพรุ่งนี้
เยี่ยมอ่ะไป
เรานัดกับเมย์ไว้แล้วอะไปเถอะ
ก็เจี๊ยบมันสวย เจี๊ยบใช้ ELE ทุจ้าทาผิวหน้าก่อนนอน เจี๊ยบเลยสวยนานขนาดเนี้ย
ลองใช้ดูนะครับ
Welcome back with us at Arabian Show. After we talk about culture and education, our followers at home are also curious about culture and education, right?
That's right. I saw so many people are asking questions on our Instagrams too. So let's go to the first question. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, my brother. Aduh, ini my message is blocked. Well, there is a question, Mister, from Shafira. She asked, what conditions are necessary to create a classroom that reflect to local community?
Okay, that's nice questions. Thank you to Safira.
Safira.
Okay, yeah. You know, since our classroom vary from many cities, for example, in your classroom, in our university, it would be from Cianjur, Indramayu, Ciamis, Tasik, Bekasi. We have many cultures in one classroom. So then we have to know each other by introducing each other, by asking what is the traditional food, and asking for the greeting, asking for the habits. Okay, so you have to know each other. But what is your favorite food in Bekasi, in Purwakarta? Then you will know each other. So we cannot judge that this is your food and that is other foods. So you have to know each other because this is culture. This is variety.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, let's move to the next question. Yeah.
Or the next question from what?
Farhan. Right. That's
From Farhan. He asked, Mister,
Mhm.
how would
Oh my god.
yeah, my mistake. So yeah, move. Okay, he asked, how would you design and structure activities that permit students to learn according their own learning preference?
Well, Farhan, thank you for your questions. I like your questions. Firstly, ladies and gentlemen, everybody has his and her own learning style. Probably, if I'm not mistaken, I have taught to you in the first or the second semester the learning style for audio, visual, and kinesthetic. Do you remember that? Yeah. Everyone has that own learning style. So in learning culture, they could encourage the learning style for audio by listening to the culture shock probably, and for those who visual, they can see the picture or watch the video. This is the different culture. That is why in one classroom we don't have to teach with dominantly categories into audio, kinesthetic, or visual. For kinesthetic learners, this is the way how you to be host, to be co-host, and you have to deliver, to read the question. This is kinesthetic. We have to do it with movement.
Nice.
Oh, I see. It's quite difficult, but let's move to another question.
For there is some question from Stephanie. Yeah, from Stephanie. She asks, how would you negotiate with your student to arrive a mutually acceptable set of rules governing behavior within your classroom?
Well, Stephanie, this is hard questions actually. Yeah, because rules like if your habit is to wake up in the morning, probably you are in 5 o'clock, you are 4 o'clock, we have a different time. But you know, as the classroom consists of various culture situation, we have to govern the rules. Like you have to come at 7. For those who late will be punished.
Okay.
Yeah. So it must be ruled because you know, everyone can respect others. Everyone can respect others. There one classroom, many cultures, but we have to respect the rule. That is how we can responsible for ourselves and respect others.
Oh, okay.
Wow, cool. But we will come back again to answer your question with our amazing speaker after this amazing performance.
ไฟสู่ทุ่งดอกไม้กายให้เธอสุขสมคอยเฝ้ามองแค่เธอเท่านั้นคอยเฝ้าดูแลเธอแม้เท่านั้นไม่เคยรับรู้มอบใจให้หมดได้ทุกอย่างคอยเฝ้าดูทำไม่ห่างคอยซับพอร์ตข้างหลังแค่นั้นก็ชุ่มช่ำใจไม่ว่าจะอยู่ที่ใดเธอรู้หรือไม่ว่าใครแอบคอยเทคแคร์มอบใจให้หมดได้ทุกอย่างเป็นแสงส่องให้เห็นทางเป็นหมอนกอดและลุ้นแค่คิดก็เป็นสุขใจเพราะรักคือสิ่งสวยงามของคนชิ้นใหญ่คือรักที่มอบให้เธอ ไม่หวังอะไรมากมายแค่ทอดใจเป็นสุขแล้ว
What a great performance, right?
Right.
Cool. And finally, we're back. We will discuss again about your question with our great speaker, Mr. Dedi Sulaiman.
Yep. So let's go to
Uh,
the question again.
okay. There is a question Dedi, from Angel. Angel. From Sunda, we call Angel. From Angel. She asks, what consideration are necessary to accommodate students who have different concept of time and work priorities?
Time and okay, that's good. From who?
Angel.
Angel. Okay, thank you, Angel, for your questions. Firstly, words and sentence are the reflection of your hearts, of your brains. So when you say a words, it means it comes from your deepest hearts. Okay, let's see if the students has the different concept about the time, about work priority. We can respect. Okay, we can respect because that is the opinion and habits, and it comes to what you said about culture and education. We study here, you study to university level, it means that you want to learn many things, including culture. And that's why if you now the third semester, your mind has different.
Okay.
While you were in senior high school. Let me say something, about the times. In Arabic phrase, we know the idiom Alwaktu syaif. Do you know the meaning?
Actually, I don't know.
Okay, Alwaktu is waktu and syaif is word. Yeah, that's right. So in Arabic phrase, we know Alwaktu syaif. It means that waktu itu bagaikan pedang. So for those who cannot manage, cannot control the swords, it can hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. For English, we are studying English. We know time is money, and of course, you know that time is money. Waktu itu adalah uang. So for their mind, all of time will be useful for money, as that is what you ask. Different concept about time. For Arabic minds, Alwaktu syaif. So we have to use the time precisely. Precisely like Arabic culture. Most of Arabic culture we have 5 times for prayers.
Yes.
So if there is azan, all of activity will be stopped to perform praying. That is Alwaktu syaif, because the time is precise. But for working, for English, as a business, so time is money. So everything related to our activity must be converted to money. This is different from our culture. We don't have probably the praise for thing related to time.
And so we let's move to our last question.
Okay. Last the question is from Andrea, Mr.
Andrea.
Yeah. He asks, in what ways can you use any native language your student speak to establish a classroom community?
Well, thank you, Andrea, for the questions. Let's talk about native. We are studying English, and sometimes we need native speaker. But as our classroom consists of various cultures, there are many native. Like Bekasi has the native one. Ciamis, Cianjur, Sukabumi also has the native. But since we learn English, we know the new term. New term. The term is called by Englishes. You know Englishes?
And what is that?
Okay, Englishes is the English that is used by other countries. Probably you have ever heard about Singlish.
Wow.
Yeah, Singlish, Singaporean English, Chinglish, Chinese English. Yeah, that is called by Englishes. Means English is adjective. Actually, English cannot be added by es, Englishes, but this term refers to the English language that is used by other countries. That is how we can domesticize. What is that? Domesticize mean the English used for Sundanese, English for Indonesian could be a variety, but I think that's okay. Since our communication using English by you and for English from Sukabumi, from Cianjur, Ciamis, as long as you can understand, I think that's right. That is not a mistake.
Oh, okay. I got it. The question is brilliantly answered, right?
This culture is really amazing.
Yes, okay. Well, can you give tips for us to deal with cultural diversity? Because sometimes we're confused about that.
Yeah, culture relates to our experience, right? And experience could be actualized in books. So I suggest you read many books related to culture, probably shop cultures. So your reading, you have to read other experiences related to those who has come to other countries. So you will know the Arabic culture, Holland culture, English culture, Russian culture, Chinese culture. So you know the experience. So when you come there, you know the culture. So this is to minimize the shock culture for the students, for you. I think that is my suggestion.
Thank you very much, sir, for
Anytime.
the tips. I hope you guys can do what Mr. Day said.
Alright guys, we are at the end of the show now.
Thanks to Mr. Daddy
Anytime.
for giving us a very good and clear material.
Okay.
Thanks to the viewers and crew.
We apologize if there are wrong word or inappropriate behavior.
Never mind.
Okay. See you in the next episode of the Arabian Show.
Okay.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you later.